Hi, I'm Monique. I'm the host of Off by Purple Heart podcast. This is a very late night episode, as I am winding down to go to bed. As why I'm in this attire, I have to tell you, this show named Hidden Love that's on Netflix right now is phenomenal. And even though I've done a prior video about this that I'm just about ready to post, I had to do this video because in that episode I talked about episodes 1 through 4 and was really brief about the show. Now I've watched 18 episodes of this C-drama, this Chinese drama, and now I'm 18 episodes thick into this, and it's probably one of my favorite romances that I've seen play out on television in recent memory. This is a really impromptu video, let me tell you. Let me start off by just setting the scene. If you're into slow burn romances at all, if you're into like delicious tension where the two characters are looking at each other and you can just feel just the romantic heat coming through the screen. If you're at all just into something really fluffy and light-hearted and sweet, Hidden Love is for you. But despite the saccharine sweetness of it all and just how swoon-worthy it all is, and where you want to kick off, you know, your covers and just like kick your feet and just like scream because it's so cute, there is also a little bit of a darker element to the show as well that kind of surprised me in the episodes that I have watched. So yeah, let me just set the stage for Hidden Love. Once again, I have done this in a previous video, but just to summarize it, Hidden Love is focused on two main characters. We have Song-shi and Dwan. Now, Song-shi is just a really quirky, offbeat protagonist. We kind of first meet her as 14 years old, and she's really a bright student but has a hard time paying attention in class and gets into trouble quite often. And one fated day she happens to run to her brother because she's gotten a lot of trouble and she kind of needs him to help bail her out because her teacher is about fed up with her and wants like a parent-teacher conference, and she just cannot let her parents find out. And as she rushes to her brother in her home, she ends up meeting Dwan, and that is where the love story kind of kicks off. She is 14, and at the time of meeting him, he is 19. Now, don't let me lose you, because it's very much unrequited when we first meet these characters. She is 14, and it's all puppy love, and it's like love at first sight for her. And for him, he just sees her as an adorable kid. And somehow she ends up swindling him into helping her out with this parent-teacher conference. And that kind of starts the chronicling of their journey of becoming friends and all the life mishaps that they get into. And it's very much slice of life, coming of age story. And the characters have their own drivers and their own motivations, ambitions as well. But the love story is so delicious. And for a lot of it, it is unrequited. The show doesn't get weird and has weird tension in the early stages when Shang-Chi is like 14. When she is this age, it's all puppy love, and she's just looking at Dwan with like heart eyes. And he's just happy just to be a friend and to kind of help her out and see her as fully realized, autonomized human being, and just genuinely enjoy just how she views the world. And I'm telling you, in the first 10 episodes or so, it's sweet, but it's heartbreaking at the same time because it really is unrequited. The show has really clear boundaries and it never crosses it until where it's weird. And you can see her pining and pining and pining some more. And Dwan just kind of just is clueless about all of this. And there's a whole host of other characters that come in and out, and it's just great. But there's also the darker elements as well. You know, with Dwan, there's a lot of backstory with him, and he comes from a really troubled family, and there is a really traumatic incident that happens that surrounds his father. His father does something that's pretty inexcusable, and it kind of leaves a black stain on his family for a very long time, and Dwan himself has to atone for that. I mean, through episodes like 1 through 15, there is like a stalker that's involved. There's going to be minor spoilers in this recap, but not too many, not that's going to reveal major plot points, but there's like a stalker involved. He's also someone that doesn't come from a lot of money as well, so he is in a lot of debt throughout the entire show. And Songshi, being as observant as she is, and because she cares about him so much and her love for him just grows deeper and deeper, she picks up on things like that. And the show can do heartbreak so well, and just, you know, all those confusing feelings that a teenage girl would have when falling in love for the first time and realizing, wow, oh, he actually doesn't really see me that way, and this is not actually going to work out. And her heartbreak is like so palpable that you actually want to reach into the screen and hug her. I have to tell you, the actress that plays her has done such a remarkable job, because she's chronicling her through her entire journey. Because she plays her as the 14-year-old as she's growing up so well. And these characters end up having to splinter off after some time. They spend some time apart, and then they reunite when they're adults. When Song is now in university in a city where Dwan works, and they kind of reconnect and they kind of rekindle their friendship once again. And that trope of, you know, she falls for him first and then he falls for her harder is what happens once they become adults, and he starts seeing her in a new light. And like episodes 15 and up is where you see that narrative switch, and you see just in the way the actor just looks at her that he starts to see this kid just change and blossom into this really vivacious woman. And the way they fall in love, it is absolutely incredible. I'm 18 episodes in, and when they both start to figure out that their relationship dynamic has irrevocably changed, and they're now starting to realize that maybe this could actually be something. And just seeing the touches, the glances, you know, the way certain shots are blocked, the music swelling in the background, and them just falling deeper and deeper in love. And when they finally kind of connect, it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I'm telling you, like episode 17 and 18, I was literally beside myself. I'm like, oh my God, this is so incredibly cute. I love this, I love this, I love this. And I cannot wait for the final episodes to watch. But there's still trouble on the horizon. It's not going to be all smooth waters just yet. Because, as I mentioned earlier, this trope is, you know, the brother's best friend falling for the sister. So what about the brother character? I think episode 19 is going to hit that head on, and it's definitely going to be something. And I don't think it's going to be a smooth ride for them. So there's just so much more coming. But it's a wonderful show. Even with the spoilers I've given, I haven't even scratched the surface of what this show does, and I'm telling you, it's worth the watch. I have come on here on camera, and this is also going up on Spotify, without my headphones, without my mic, and in my nighttime attire, because I just had to make an episode about this. I had to, because I'm so excited. I just finished watching it now, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me, and see you in the next episode. Peace.